Good morning, mine lovers. Tom and Smiling Julie here.
Good morning.
We are out hiking around in the desert looking for a mine. We're going to go up this road that is right here. We don't have our Jeep today, we got our other vehicle. So we stopped right here. It's enough for a street vehicle. We're off on foot. We got about a mile or so to go to get to a mine. One of the benefits of being out this time of year are you get to see some flowers. Look at this bush. Another one there too. Beautiful. Alright, let's keep working our way up the road. I see a couple of open portals up on the side of the mountain there. How much do you feel like billy goating today? We might be able to get up there. Well, there's part of the mine that we're after today. They picked a steep spot to put a mine, didn't they? We are getting closer. Just about there. I see an ore bin or two. I see a cable. Not sure if there was some sort of a tram here or not. Well, I thought this looked like an ore bin from down below, but maybe it's more of a chute. Although they had to have a way to store some in there. Must be a small ore bin plus chute above it. The miners found a steep one here. What a place to locate a mine. I think I'm up on a trail here. Julie made it. Very steep.
Very.
Like, real steep. Look, there's something going on down there in the middle of the wash. Looks like a tank and maybe a pile of ore. Alright, let's follow this little ledge, see where this goes. There was a track out here. That would have been fun to see, wouldn't it? Oh boy. Look at that big ore chute. Wow. So yeah, big ore chute. It's lined with metal and some piping, some cables. We'll have to go higher up and see what we have. That's a pretty long chute. There was a cable here too. I don't know if there's a tram, was an aerial tram. Looks like another little ore bin right ahead of Julie, plus another chute. I don't know if this chute was all connected at one time. It probably was. We are at the top of this long ore slide, or chute if you like. There's also a smaller ore bin up here, and the tracks come out of the portal of the mine, and they curve over to this other little ore bin. There's a grizzly here that would have done the initial classifying and not let anything too big through. And then I don't know if there was an aerial tram here. There is a cable that comes from overhead here, and it comes up to the mouth of this little ore bin that I'm standing by. And I'm guessing it might have gone down somewhere down to the wash or somewhere down to a road somewhere. So there's also a pneumatically operated hoist here. It's made by Ingersoll Rand. There's a forward and a reverse on there, that lever that Julie's going to pull right now. That would move the drum one way, that would move it the other. This is a band brake. This lever here. That doesn't want to move anymore. And there's the drum. The drum has been broken and repaired, it looks like. Yeah, there's no cable left on the drum. This cap was off. I think that belongs on there. That was on the ground. Here's the Ingersoll Rand badge. It says Made in USA, utility hoist, serial number, size DU. It says to keep it oiled. And it says Ingersoll Rand Company, New York and London. So that's pretty interesting, to me anyway. Always fun to see a hoist. I'm guessing this may have pulled a tram bucket up the line here, because there is this cable, like I said earlier, that probably was for an aerial tram coming out of this little bin and going down somewhere for easier access down below. Alright, let's follow the tracks into the mine and see what we have here. Okay, there's track coming out still. Oops. Julie's got herself a valve, looks like on an airline. That's kind of nice.
Yeah, it still works.
Good. There's a length of cable sitting here. Okay, right away when you come in the mine, there's a right here. There's a wall of gobbing there. A couple little timbers. Goes up into a stope where there's some timbers, some stalls. That looks like a lead silver vein back there to me. I'm guessing that's what this mine was. Okay, let's go a little further into the mine. Keep out. Wonder what year that was put on there. Looks like an air tank to accumulate pressure enough to drive the drills. It smells like creosote, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Another piece of metal lined chute. I like their chutes around these parts. Tracks take a pretty hard ride here. So the tracks wind around and end up at this chute, which is made out of an old sign. A pretty heavy duty sign. I don't see what it says. It's a two-sided porcelain. Oh, is that a chevron? It looks like chevron, doesn't it?
The wings?
Yeah. The CH there. I think it's chevron gas, yeah. Julie's going to go on a little mission. Careful, that stall there in front of you has collapsed. There's a big pillar right to your right, so you should be safe from that caving in.
I just crawled through that area there. Tom is just to the left. And I'm in this big stoped room. You can see the vein over there. And I'll show you behind me. the chute's just right over there. And just some more stope area. Okay, I'm gonna crawl back down to where Tom is.
Here she comes back from the stope. Stope Adventures with Julie.
Would you say stope adventures?
Stope Adventures. Dirty, huh?
Yes.
Okay, well that was a little bit short, but interesting nonetheless. We're going to head back outside here, see what else is around. Here's this tank. Here's what's a look at the vein, what's left like in a pillar type area where they didn't take this, but this is what they were taking. Definitely silver, lead, probably other stuff mixed in there too. Alright, let's head outside, see what else we can find around here. I know there are other things to look at.
There's supposed to be another adit around the corner here. It's very steep, very rocky. Nothing Tom can't handle.
Let's see if the chute still works. Boy, would that be moving when it got down to the bottom. What would stop it? Another portal here. There's a gobbling wall to our left. Watch your head ahead above you there. Some stalls here. I just got through telling you, watch your head, and then she clunks her head. And then I did the same thing. Here are three kind of skinny stalls made out of 2x4s nailed together. Are we in Nye County? Oh, Inyo. Inyo, the O is missing. Takes a hard left, it looks like. Somebody's had a little fire in here. Maybe for bats, huh?
Yeah.
Or to heat up the beans. Here's the vein overhead here. Yeah. Looks like this is coming to an end. So here's this mineral vein. Lead, silver. Probably a little gold. Who knows what else. A lot of times these are multiple metal mines. Zinc, copper, tungsten, silver, gold, lead. They can all be present in one single vein. Well, here's an interesting find. Looks like some Hercules blasting caps. HC12. 100 number 6 blasting caps. Danger, handle carefully. It's mostly full too. There they are. Ready for your blasting needs. Always close this flap, replace lid after removing cap or caps from the box. Keep away from fire, sparks, other foreign material that may cause caps to explode. Keep out of water, moisture to prevent cap failure from this cause. Don't smoke or light fuses near this box. Comes in a nice metal reinforced on the corner box. They're going to stay right where we found them. This is the view from the other side of the portal. Chutes and everything. Well, we've worked our way up this wash. It's a steep wash. We're a little higher up. It looks like there's a road here, or a wall anyway. And there's supposed to be a 900-foot adit around here somewhere. And we're looking for it.
Well, we found another hole. Time to go check it out and see if it's a portal. Well, Tom poked his head in there and it looks like it is a portal.
I don't know how big it is, but it opened up once we got past this.
Yeah, so we're going to dig it out a little bit so we can crawl in there.
Shouldn't be more than an hour or two.
Hopefully less than that. Okay, we'll check back with you in a little bit.
Got old Julie digging a little bit. Apparently I wasn't going fast enough.
Now we're just taking turns.
The problem is that it's a flat spot in there. Probably about a 6-foot flat area where it's pretty low. And it's hard to crawl. Julie's gonna slither on in this snake hole. Maybe.
Maybe.
She's getting further in there. I think she's going. There she goes. She's in. What a mine explorer.
Okay, so that's where I just crawled through. dug my way in and crawled through, belly crawled down here. Now I'll turn around and show you where we're gonna go. A little bit of timbering at first here. Oh, that's a natural timber there. Cool. Pretty straight. Tom's gonna stay outside. It was a little tight for me, so it's gonna be even tighter for him. Lots of poop scattered in here. Looks like there was rail as well. Pretty solid. I don't know where the vein is, but it's not a lot of timbering after that initial timbering. There's a can. Heritage House strawberry. Never heard of that. Cool.
Well, Julie's been in there quite a while by herself. I hope she's okay. She said she was going to document it. It's supposed to be a 900-foot long adit.
It's always a little unsettling to see all this poop. You wonder, how old is it? What made it? And is it still back here? These are the things that go through my mind anyway. See, look at it all. Little curve here. Oh boy. I'm not saying much because there's not much to say. Pretty long. Another beer can. Miller High Life. Beer sounds good. Oh, there's the face. That's it. We made it.
Who's the tough mine explorer?
I think I deserve 2 beers when I get home today.
I think you deserve at least that many.
Whew. I'm alright.
That's good. You did it.
Yipper?
Is it hot in there?
Not too bad.
Watch your back.
I can't get past
A little bit further.
Dead?
Well, a little bit. Yeah, now you're good.
Good times.
Let the good times roll.
Yeah.
Well, this is looking back across the wash up at the upper chutes. Julie was just in that adit above that gray waste pile down low. We're down here. Oh, look at the flowers.
Oh, pretty.
I almost stepped on them. So we're down here at the bottom. Looks like there's a pile of pay dirt here. I'm guessing this might have been the bottom of a tram because there is a line coming down and there's this big post. Would have made a nice anchor for it. I don't know what this device is. This looks like it might be pay dirt for lead and or silver. Oh, very heavy. So yeah, probably lead silver stuff. Well, there's that device on the end of that cable in the pile of pay dirt, what I think is pay dirt. So just a little ways away here, it looks like this was a tram bucket. Homemade. It's got a lifting hoop on it. Kind of a heavy duty thing welded on it. Then this is kind of interesting. It's got a here, hold it like about like that. So it looks like it's got this lever here. Watch your finger. So this lever catches the bottom of the thing so you can dump it, I guess. Well, this is an interesting new way to hinge the bottom of that thing. I showed you the catch for it with that big lever. Well, the bottom of it is a large piece of drive chain off of something. So that chain acts as the hinge, and then that lever that Julie's going to pull will clamp the bottom shut. That's pretty ingenious, isn't it? Go ahead and clamp it. We'll keep it shut for now. And then, of course, the lifting hoop, and the rest is all pretty cool too. And somehow it must have hooked onto this thing. So this looks like it was an old campsite here for the miners. There are a lot of cans. There's a flat spot right here where Julie's standing. Looks like there's an old stove over here. What's left of it. Oh yeah, that's the old stove, alright. This would be an oven part right here, eh? Old cast iron parts on it. We have righted the stove / oven. Majestic Manufacturing Company, St. Louis. I've seen that brand before. Let's lay it back down. A lot of cast parts on there. All these parts are cast. Handles cast. Here's some more cans. Beans, milk, and who knows what else. Canned meats. Canned hams, like that light one is a canned ham. I suppose there's a few beer cans in there too. Just missed the flyby. He was a little closer, but I need a quick draw camera. We are making our way back down this wash, and there are two more adits up high on the hill on our right that we're going to try to hit. And then we'll consider this a full explorer of this Big 4 mine. We uncovered the 900-foot adit that hasn't been in for a while. Julie did. Okay, we're going up to climbing up the mountain again. Whew, those old miners are tough to follow their footsteps. We're almost up to the first working here. Doesn't look real big. You can see the piece of wood sticking up out of the ground in front of Julie. Here's looking out over the valley that we've come from. The only shiny thing out there is our vehicle down there. We made it to the first portal. Got a cable coming out of it. Huh. Another single track mountain trail. The miners probably used this 100 and some years ago. Look at the little flowers. Okay, let's go in here and see what we have. I see a chute coming in from the left. Must be something above us. Oh, it's nice and cool. Look at that big 2x12 on the bottom there. This looks like gobbing ahead of us. I wonder if they had this closed off at one time. That's not a natural pile of rocks.
No.
We can get over there though, huh?
Yeah.
This is looking up the chute. Yeah, it must open to the surface. I see some weeds up in there. Look open ahead of you?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll be right in. Okay, I got past the rock pile. Looks like there was track going through here. Oh, that's interesting. Look at the 3 platforms.
Yeah.
They must have worked the vein up there. I don't see it, but here's some more timbering. It's a clean mine, isn't it?
Yeah.
Not too ratty. All mines are a little ratty though. At least the ones we see. That's it, huh?
Yeah.
Well, they're short working, but interesting enough. We are heading back out. And action!
Thanks for watching the video today, you guys. We hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you on our next adventure.
She's leaving. I guess I better go too. It sure is pretty down in this country. A little hazy today. This is looking out the other direction. Look at the mineral veins in that mountain. And then that's Telescope Peak. We got a long ways to go.
I almost had a heart attack.
He got us. As I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted by that hornet, it's pretty out here. Wide open spaces.